What's going on, guys? Yours truly, Mr. Malcolm Finance here. I'm in my Malcolm Finance bag, and today I want to share with you exactly why you should start TikTok Shop. So, I usually make around like maybe the lowest I make every single month is probably like around $30,000 on TikTok Shop. And I don't know, it's just the internet. That's what we do in internet money making culture. Whenever we have a win, we just document it and we give back to the culture. So, I do have a course linked in my bio, being transparent, and it's basically my experience through TikTok Shop. So if you want to, when I first started like making money online, I really learned mostly through stories. So somebody teaching me something and telling me I could do this and then telling me I could do that. That's not how I learned. I learned more through stories. Like tell me about where you came from and where you're going. You know what I mean? Or where you ended up. That's how I learned. So it linked in my bio, TikTokPageMe.com, and it's my story of how I got introduced to TikTok. And maybe you could borrow from that story. Maybe you could learn. Maybe you could draw some inspiration from that story and write your own story, write your own financial story. So I do have a course linked in the bio, but it's like my story, like coupled with education. So I try to make it, and it's very raw too, because I don't really teach with like a whole bunch of like I don't really try to distract you with like a whole bunch of like pop-ups and stuff like that. Even this video, I'm not even gonna edit it. My teaching style is more conversational, like we're having a drink at the bar or something like that, because that's actually how I've learned so many things and how I've made so many decisions in my life. I could go back to college. The reason why I got into medicine is because I was walking down the street and I saw a pretty girl. I tried to talk to her and she was like, "Oh," I was like, "What are you doing?" She told me what she was doing. She was like, "Nuclear medicine." I was like, "What is that?" And then I got into nuclear medicine from that. And then during 2017, there was some kid online saying like, "Yo, I made like $10,000 today or something like that. Some crazy number." I was like, "What is that?" And then after that, he told people to go to his YouTube. I went to his YouTube, and then from there, I got into drop shipping. And then from drop shipping, I got into financial literacy. And then from financial literacy, I got into making money and being an entrepreneur. I never thought about being a money maker outside of my job. And now I live here. I do this full time. It's just amazing. And it's all from conversational style teaching, organic teaching, exposure research. So um yeah, that's why I teach the way I do. I'm more in a conversational style. I can teach like that the other way, but I really like to teach more conversational in a conversational style. Like, so I want you to watch this video all the way through. I don't want you to miss anything. And if the video is not impactful to you, it's not impactful to you. But one thing about social media, you're a viable find your tribe. So other people who like conversational style teaching, they will begin to learn and understand, and they'll it'll be impactful to them. So TikTok shop, let's get into it, right? TikTok shop is just amazing. I've never seen anything like it. And like I said, LinkedIn About is my story. But basically, I discovered it in 2023, I would say. 2023 when it first came out. When it first came out, I was like, I'm not going to think anything of it. Uh, I have a lot of followers, so I was invited into the program. Everybody's talking about this one thing. So let me just go out there and try to just try to make some sales. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. So I linked a product to one video and it got like 1 million views in like maybe like 3 weeks. But I've done that so many times. So I was like, it's nothing. Then, oh my God, this is when like I was blown away. So after that video got 1 million views, I waited probably like 3, 4 months. And then all of a sudden I see this notification pop up in my back end, like, oh, you cash out. You can cash out. I was like, cash out. Oh, well, maybe it's my regular $20,000 a month. So when I look in there, oh my God, you want to see the number that I saw? It was just crazy. I was like, what? And ever since then, I was like, oh my God, I gotta try TikTok Shop. I gotta try TikTok Shop. So that time it was really, really, really new, really, really, really new. So I got the account banned, and then you're gonna deal with that whenever you have TikTok Shop. Your accounts are gonna get banned because it's mostly AI that's doing it. So you have to, one, learn the skill of how to grow new accounts, and two, learn the skill of how to season accounts. So you want to learn how to season accounts very, very, very quickly because you're definitely going to get banned. There's nobody that's not going to get banned. So anyway, I got banned, and then like 4 or 5 more accounts got banned, and then I'll never forget it. It was this white woman. I forget her name, but she was saying that how she bought a house over TikTok. And I was like, what? A house? She's like, yeah, I bought a house off a TikTok shop. And she's in the comments. She's on the video saying, oh, this is amazing. This is good. This is what I've done. This is what I've done. And that really, really inspired me because I already had the following. And when I saw the video that she made it off of, it was a very relatable, natural video. It was just her film and her husband. And because so many people were buying from it, and that's the magic of TikTok shop when it goes viral, so many people were buying from it, it just made sense. Like even though her commission was like $2, $3, if 50,000 people give you $2, you now have what, $100,000, and it makes sense because that's essentially what's happening. Like so many people are giving you like $4 or $5, so you're making so much money, and you're not spending any money on ads. Oh my God, that's so amazing! Not spending any money on ads, so that's really, really, really the thing that I try to help people understand. Like, you're not spending any money on ads. There's no upfront cost. All you have to do is literally just post the content and then let the algorithm just take you to success. So yeah, TikTok Shop is amazing. And in 2024, I started or restarted again. The ending of 2024, probably like 2000 and like November 11, 2024, I restarted again. And after I restarted on 2024, 2011, I mean, no, 2000 and 2024, in November 11th, I still remember it. That's when I started again, because that's when I made my first sale. I think it was like Goldie Ashwagandha or something like that. So I made my first sale with that. And then ever since then, that's what I've been doing full time. So um, literally resigned from my job and everything. I'm per diem, but I resigned pretty much. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back because I'm just enjoying this. And now I just want to help other people do it too, because every once in a while I want to do skits with somebody else and help somebody else out. So yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. You guys have to get on TikTok Shop. I think it's one of the best opportunities ever. And I think Instagram Shop is coming out as well too. But Instagram, I don't know if it's gonna be that good because with Instagram, you don't really see your followers don't really see all your content. Whereas with TikTok, so many other people see your content. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people see, like a lot of strangers. So you mostly end up on a for you page on TikTok. But with Instagram, I don't know if it's gonna be that good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely, if you are contemplating about starting this, you definitely should. This is something that's amazing that anybody could do. If you're a single mom, you could do this. If you're a single dad, you can do this. It really doesn't matter. Anybody could really do this. So make sure you guys like try to help yourself out and try to do everything that you possibly can to try to make sure that you know, get into this because it's just amazing. It really is. So, what else can I say? Just try it out. Just try it out. Tap the link in the bio and just thinking about if you tap the link in the bio, probably in about like 3 months or 4 months, like I think that's when you'll start to like see a lot of success, like in 3 or 4 months, if you stay consistent. 'Cause that's what it's all about. It's all about staying consistent. So, guys, make sure that you stay consistent, and yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. I know a lot of people don't think this is possible, but I'm here to tell you that it is definitely, definitely possible. All right, guys. All right, take care.